So now for the million-dollar question. How do I know if I have a particular spiritual gift? Well, I'd suggest you begin by asking yourself 3 questions. Number 1, is this something I could do without depending fully on the Spirit of God? If the ability you're contemplating is something you could do regardless of whether or not you are a Jesus follower in active dependence on the Spirit, then what you're thinking about is probably a natural talent or skill you have, but not necessarily a spiritual gift. Spiritual gifts are things you can only do as you depend on the Spirit of God. Second question, is this an area of my life or ministry that has been particularly fruitful? In other words, when I function, when I act in this particular area, do good things tend to happen around me? Third, is this an area of my life that other people have noticed and affirmed God is using me in? Sometimes the people around you can see the ways that God is using you even more clearly than you can. But what if you have no idea at this moment what your spiritual gifts are? Where do you begin then? Well, first, I would suggest following your desire. Paul actually says in 1 Corinthians 12 to be ambitious for spiritual gifts. This is an area of the spiritual life where it's okay to aspire to things. If you hear about a particular spiritual gift and you feel in you a stirring and a hunger, that's always worth exploring. Learn about that spiritual gift. Ask questions about it. Talk to other people who believe they have the gift. Practice it and see what's possible. The second thing you can always do is simply try out some of the gifts. Try to do things that would require you to depend on the Spirit and for the Spirit to show up in particular ways, and just wait and see what happens. It's okay if the thing you're trying is something you don't feel equipped for at all, because remember, the spiritual gift is something you aren't equipped for unless the Spirit works through you. And finally, remember that discernment is never done in your life. Even if you think you've already identified what one of your key gifts are, sometimes new spiritual gifts emerge over the course of a lifetime as you're faithful with the ones you already have. The key thing to remember with spiritual gifts is it's not all about you. There's no such thing as an unimportant gift, because if you have been given a gift by the Spirit, it is because the Spirit knows that particular gift is needed in order to do the ministry of Jesus in this time and in this place. Whatever your gift is, don't hold it back. It was meant to be both a joy to you and a crucial piece of what the body of Christ needs in order to carry on the mission of Jesus in this time, in this place. Whatever your gift is, we need you.